Welcome back. I hope you've had a few minutes to explore the course site and start getting a feel for how everything is organized. In the next couple of videos, I'm going to walk you through some of the key parts of the syllabus, how the course works, expectations, and how to get the most out of your experience. They're a bit longer than most of our videos, but it's meant to be a resource you can come back to anytime. Feel free to pause or revisit whenever you need a refresher. So let's start with the big picture. This course is rooted in the belief that creativity isn't a special talent reserved for a few. It's a way of operating, a mindset, a way of thinking, observing, and engaging with the world around you. Whether you consider yourself a designer or a creative thinker, you problem solve, you connect ideas, and you imagine better possibilities. This course is here to help you tap into the creativity more intentionally and to grow your confidence, your skills, and your ability to make meaningful connections in whatever field you're in. Design thinking is one of many frameworks that can support that kind of growth. In this course, you'll learn to see design thinking not as just a set of steps, but as a way of approaching complex challenges with empathy, curiosity, and with a willingness to experiment and learn as you go. Whether you're designing a service, a product, a space, a system, or even just a better conversation, the goal is the same: to make an impact by designing with people, not just for them. That mindset, centered on people and open to possibility, is what will shape your experience throughout the course. When most people hear the term design thinking, they picture a process, a set of steps to follow to solve a problem. And yes, there's a process, but it's much more than that. Design thinking is a way of seeing the world, not just as it is, but as it could be. It shifts your lens from fixing what's broken to imagining what's possible. It asks us to pause and imagine bold possibilities, to listen with empathy, to understand people before jumping into solutions, and to create with intention, grounded in real needs and thoughtful experimentation. It's a mindset that invites us to look closer, to stay curious when things get complex. Instead of avoiding uncertainty, we learn to navigate it. We begin to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as openings for innovation. Design thinking gives us a flexible structure for navigating ambiguity. Whether you're tackling a global issue or sorting through a personal challenge, the core principles stay the same: empathy, insight, iteration, and collaboration. In this course, you'll explore how that mindset plays out in real contexts: social, environmental, organizational, and personal. You'll learn to ask better questions, reframe stuck problems, and start to see the possibilities when others only see limitations. That's the real power of design thinking. It doesn't change how we solve problems, it changes how we see. You'll hear me talk a lot about creative confidence. Because this course isn't about learning a process, it's also about your belief in your ability to be creative. For many of us, somewhere along the way, someone told us that we weren't creative. Maybe we couldn't draw, or maybe we didn't feel artistic, or maybe we just didn't fit the traditional ideas of what creativity looks like. And slowly, we started to believe it. Even people working in creative fields sometimes feel stuck, or like imposters, when the ideas won't come or the spark feels gone. But here's the thing: creativity isn't a rare gift, and it's definitely not limited to the arts. Creativity is a way of thinking, a way of exploring and responding to the world around us. Children are born curious. They poke and prod, testing their environment. Seth Godin. That same curiosity lives in us. You see it when we daydream, when we try a new recipe, when we navigate a tricky schedule, or think of a clever workaround. These are everyday acts of creativity. You're already doing it. Design thinking helps make that process more intentional. It gives you tools to work with, not wait around for inspiration. It's about collaborating, testing, reflecting, and being okay with not having all the answers. No idea is too strange to explore, and everyone you meet could be a creative partner. This course is here to help you rediscover your momentum and grow your confidence to face uncertainty with empathy and imagination. You don't need design experience, just a willingness to think differently, ask questions, and keep people at the center of your work. Now let's talk about where we're headed. The goal of this course is simple but ambitious: to help you use design thinking to approach complex challenges with empathy, curiosity, and creativity, and to develop human-centered solutions that make a real impact. Every activity, discussion, and project you take on in this course connects back to that goal. But how will we get there? There are a few learning outcomes that we're aiming for. I'll walk you through them. And it's not just a checklist, but it is the core skills and mindsets we'll build together. 1. Describe the design thinking process and its principles. You'll learn what design thinking is, when to use it, why it works, and especially for the messy human problems that don't have obvious solutions. Use empathy-driven research. You'll practice listening deeply, going beyond surface-level responses to truly understand people's needs and frustrations and goals. That insight is what makes thoughtful design possible. Reframe challenges into opportunities. Sometimes the problem isn't what it seems. You'll learn how to reframe vague, complex, or even frustrating challenges to declare opportunities for creative action. Generate and test ideas through iteration. We'll use divergent thinking to explore a range of possibilities and then prototype early, not to be perfect, but to learn, adjust, and try again. Make informed decisions using convergent thinking. You'll evaluate ideas critically, consider feedback, and identify which ones are worth refining. The goal is impact, not just ideas, but outcomes. These aren't just academic goals. They're practical skills you'll take with you into your future work, into your teams, into the leadership roles you may grow into. This is the heart of what we're building together. In the next video, we'll dig a little deeper into the course delivery and tips for success.